us a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, it's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Giants and the Cincinnati Bengals. And this carries into the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to
Number
the 31.
Joe Mixon, the ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard
They'll come up now,
second
and 4 from the 31.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Back deep, Golden Tate. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
The tackle made by
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
This is Lewis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Evan Ingram.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First down, New York.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
49.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Jones on 3rd and 2. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw we'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced They're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
This is Penny. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Giants.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Shepard.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, New York.
Shotgun handoff for Lewis. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Lewis, the ball carrier.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain
Someone's
of 9.
looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
On 2nd and a yard. Jones looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. He's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Complete to Darius Slayton.
Darius Slayton,
touchdown,
his second touchdown on the season. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. At their
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
Ryan Finley in at quarterback.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
On the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, Finley. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Boyd.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's make
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Cincinnati
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Finley sets to throw on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal at
a
the
chance now to get
line.
even before the break as they come up first and goal.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best.
And he bulls his way into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
For the extra point.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Giants take over first and 10.
All right, let's discuss Dion Lewis as he gets set to go again. And he's sure looking like a lock for a 1,000-yard season. Don't know if he's going to get it in this game, but he'd probably like to just to get past that point.
Yeah, and if he doesn't, as you noted, there's still time, still opportunity. There's still more games to be played. So, yeah, it's not a lock, but barring injury, it certainly looks like he's going to get there. And what an accomplishment that is. Anytime you get over 1,000 yards, you're celebrated in the NFL.
It's been quite a season. Still a couple chapters left in that book, though.
Kill! Switch! 25! Check 25! Check 25! Shift!
Throwing on first down. Jones flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
You got tight right there. Sponge! No!
From the gun, Jones eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for
Once
Sterling
again, they'll go
Shepard.
from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again. Jones sets up the screen to Lewis. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Jones now gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Complete to Darius
Slayton.
Touchdown,
his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
The previous play
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
The kick is good.
And he puts it through.
Makes
so a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown, here to kick it away. On the return, Phillips. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. From the gun, Finley. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
That's good.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Finley, final play of the half. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime with there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Bengals 7.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. Pettis now on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's brought down at the 31.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and 2.
Second and 2.
Off play action. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Josh
Bynes.
Daniel
Came in there
Jones
hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
When those Texans start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
Great
21
way to
yards.
convert on 3rd down there.
First down,
21 yards
New
the
York.
play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
A draw play here. Lewis. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered,
Mackenzie
they have to feel
Alexander.
pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This will be the 8th play in the drive. It's 3rd and 7. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
The screen
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
Loss of a yard.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by
The
them.
kick is good. Makes the score Giants 17.
So put
Bengals
another
7.
3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a
Graham Gano
defense,
set to kick
the way
off.
that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 0 turnovers in this game so far. The trend continues, but barely. Offense lucky that one went out of bounds.
Yeah, they're very fortunate because when a game's going along like this one and neither side has turned the ball over, sometimes that first one can really flip things to their advantage in this type of a game.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a
That'll be a
Cincinnati
pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
First and
So
10
from the
at the
36 now,
36-yard
1st and
line.
10.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Finley working out of the gun. This one hauled in by Sample. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to Drew Sample. 1 yard gain. Brings up
3
2nd
quarters in
and
the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Mike.
To throw again on 2nd down. Finley. He finds his running back, Mixon.
Finley's
And he
pass.
will lose
Complete
yardage
to
back to
Joe
the
Mixon.
34-yard line.
Taken
They'll
down
wind
back
up
at the
losing 4
34-yard
yards
line.
on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Finley one more time. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's
Finley's
incomplete.
pass.
The
Intended for
coverage
Joe
strong,
Mixon.
and now it's 4th
Incomplete.
down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he'll take it across midfield and
Finley's
down to the
pass.
48-yard
Intercepted
line.
by the Giants. They'll take over first
well, you're
and
trailing.
10
It's the 4th
at
quarter, and you've got to throw the
48-yard
football.
line.
But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lewis. The 20. And he just falls short down at the
Dion Lewis,
1-yard
the ball
line.
carrier.
It's a
Brought
big
down
play
at the
there by
1-yard line.
Lewis. 47
First and goal, New
yards
York.
on the ground. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front.
And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants.
Pass complete to number 87,
Sterling Shepard. His fourth touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Giants offense cashes in with 6.
Graham Gano.
That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage.
The kick
Probably
is
taking
good.
advantage of their natural instinct
Makes
after
the
that
score
previous
Giants
play to be
24,
aggressive and rush
Bengals
towards
7.
the line of scrimmage. And instead, they
Graham
were vulnerable
Gano
to the pass.
sets to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across
Darius
the 30
Phillips
up
on
to the
return.
33.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard
Now
line.
the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Alex Erickson that time, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Finley. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
On 1st and 10, Finley over the middle, and it's incomplete. Rookie wideout T. Higgins, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Finley. That's complete to the tight end Sample. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Finley's pass.
Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Throwing again, Finley. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
On the coverage.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Blake Martinez. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes And put this one in the left-hand column. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. Watch the run. Ship.
They run. This is Lewis. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. From the gun, Jones. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knees. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
New York.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL